Do you think students should be allowed to pray in public schools? I say yes. Yes, students should be allowed to pray in school. Yes, there should be an allotted time for students to pray other than a moment of silence to speak a blessing over one's life. Yes, we should instill the moral standards in which this country was built upon. And yes, we as citizens should have a say. In 1960, Madalyn Murray O'Hair sued the Baltimore school system because her son was being forced to pray in school. Her suit and the actions of the American Atheist Organization resulted in a Supreme Court ruling to remove prayer from schools completely. Now, I know you may be saying, I don't agree with prayer in schools. I don't care. I'm not very religious. My child doesn't pray. I completely understand that. Some of you may not want prayer in school because it excludes anyone whose belief differs from the majority group. And since we are guaranteed freedom of religion in the Constitution, it takes that freedom away completely. This also encourages teasing and bullying if students choose not to pray, forcing them to become someone else almost, to succumb to peer pressure. Some people feel that time spent in school would be better spent by learning something, because a school is a school, not a church. I 100% agree with you. But allowing public school prayer would not only be grabbing America by the horns and shaking it up, saying, hey, let's get out and restore our generation. Let's get out and set this thing in motion. Let's get out and push the buttons of the world and see what we can do. But also restoring the country back to the foundation it was built upon. Now, each religion varies in many ways, whether it is the text read or simply by a difference in beliefs. But no matter what religion, taking prayer out of school has resulted in a moral decline. Since school prayer has been banned, crime rate has increased significantly since the banning. Abortion rates have rose. Teen pregnancy has rose. Child abuse is at an all-time high. And students have completely lost respect for school authorities. So why not teach students religious principles? After all, no matter what God you serve, obedience is a common factor in learning, especially if school is school and church is church, remember? When shouldn't our students know obedience? If you have a math test and want to say a quick little silent prayer for a good mark, no one will stop you. But as long as children are being forced into prayer, and it is not mandatory by the administration, there is a separation of church and state. And it will remain exactly that, separated. If our schools can allow children to have pink mohawks and wear chains as accessories and also crosses, why can't you pray in school? Why are you able to wear these things but not worship freely? What can prayer possibly hurt? I'm not saying that since there isn't an certain time that you have to pray that you cannot pray in school, because you can. Everyone has that right and no one can take that away from you. But there are so many outside influences today that prayer is needed. And I'm not trying to make the decision for you, just giving you a couple of things to think about. All I'm saying is, I am for prayer in schools, and you should be too.